Hi Pisces, welcome to Eyes on Luna. This is my monthly tarot reading for your 17. First, I want to excuse English. Well, probably you already checked out others' video and why she always keep repeating that words excuse English, because maybe some of you will find English is a bit weird to your ears because English is not first language, but my friend encouraged me. They encouraged me to do this reading in English, and I decided to go for it. And if you find some mistake in my pronunciation, in my grammar, or the way I'm talking, sometimes I find it hard to find the word to say the things, but I will do my best to deliver the message for you, because I usually do this reading in language, and it doesn't mean I'm not proud of my own language, but so it just first for me to keep learning about communicating with English. The second is to reach more people. So this is for you, Pisces, for your 17. This is for your 17, Pisces. Pisces, wonderful Pisces. Pisces. Show me. Okay, give me a moment. Pisces 70. I know you've been through some heavy time. Yes, no, I did reading, even though I didn't start this channel, but I was reading some of the Pisces people last month, so more or less I know what's going on with you. You were feeling there's something that really makes you hurted, something that really causes you some pain really deep into your heart. Maybe people lied to you, maybe somebody lied to you, or maybe you've got it not only in relationship, maybe you got someone play you in your work. But what I see is something personal, that you find out something about, it's like you found out something that hurting you, and it's still the feeling, it's still affecting the eye for the first few weeks. It makes you restless. It makes you hard to rest, makes you hard to sleep, makes you hard to think. It makes you, it's really bothering your head. It's really bothering your heart. It's like, it's like, it's like when you think about that things, that problem, you kind of feeling your heart squeezed by that things. Like you still cannot, you still can't accept it, that people can do that to you, because maybe you were trying, or maybe you already gave all the best you can, but they do something bad in return, that it makes you feel so disappointed. It makes you feel so hurted. It's really painful, and it's really get deep inside you. And I see that you were you were thinking about what what the thing that you already gave to that person, to that work, to that things, to whoever it is, maybe your friends, maybe your partner, maybe your works. But the result that you receive, it's in a very opposite way. I mean, you do something positive, and then people do something bad, even worse to you. Maybe you gave somebody some money, or you lend somebody a money or a help or something, and then they treat you bad. Maybe they lied to you. Maybe they even spread some rumor about you. Maybe okay, maybe you been good with your friend, and then your friend is stabbing you on the back, maybe even stealing your partner. Maybe you already being so good to that person, to your best friend, but then you find out that your best friend have something with your your boyfriend, or even your husband, or your partner. And it's really bothering, it's really hurting you mentally. You keep thinking, and every time you think about it, it's really like hitting you, and it's really bring you down. It's really it's like something so deep, something so painful, and you still can get over it, and then you lose the trust to other people, to other to people that actually being good to you. You just like losing hope, losing your confidence, losing your passion, losing your willing to do something. You just want to stay at home and just want to cry on a bed. You watching some tissue movies, you watch some sad movies, sad drama movie, and it just keep dragging you down, keep dragging you down and down and down. And I see from this, you find out something. Yes, you find out something. Maybe you find out some secrets. Maybe you You find out somebody lying to you, somebody lied to you, somebody cheating on you, somebody trick you, somebody play you, somebody do something bad on your back. Maybe you were too busy working, too busy doing your stuff, too busy focusing on your career, too busy on doing something that you thought it was for uh, other people's good and for yourself, and you keep doing that in a good purposes, but you while you were focusing on your stuff and doing your work and busy with your own things, something bad happened behind you. Maybe some friends is maybe some of your friends are uh, like being like trick you, or planning something behind your back, or yeah, that kind of thing that makes you feel like, why you do that to me? I do good to you, but why you hurt me like that? Why you lied to me? Why you trick me? Why you fooled me? That kind of things. And you feel like you've been stabbed in the back, uh you, you feel so hurt. You emotionally hurted, and it hurts your mind too. And it makes you, it's like ripping out um, your yourself, like your self-confidence, your self-worth, your trust. You were like, nah, I don't want to be with other people. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. You just pulling yourself. You just throw yourself in your solitude, in your deepest secret zone. but then but then you kind of you got like like an enlightenment, like you become in balance again, starting to see things from another side, starting to see the things from another perspective, starting to use your anger, your that energy that you have, that feeling that you have, you just poured it into your creativity, your work. Maybe you maybe maybe you do something with your gift, your talent, because there's a big change in this line. There's a big change that you were from the deepest sorrow, you were turning like um like suddenly you were not suddenly, but in the full force, you were just like turning around, and then you just use all those energy up and use that energy um, to your creativity, to your artistic, the beauty of um, the art that you have. Maybe you paint, maybe you start painting, maybe you start writing, maybe you start doing music, or maybe you start making something, maybe you start some new business. Because I see some of you probably um, got over, gotten over, but it was taken away from you. Maybe somebody promising you something, maybe somebody promising you to help your job, or maybe somebody offering you something to get in the steady, serious relationship. But then you find out something about that. And it's like just like they just like lie to you. And you don't you don't find you you found some of a lot of disappointment, something that you start not finish, some serious relationship crashing down, and your head is really crowded by all those things, by all those disappointment, by all those lies, by all those um by all those things that just, and then you try to rest, you try to draw yourself to be able to calm down and to think about what is going on, why it happened to me, why it's why people have a heart to do that to me. um then all of those voices is really bothering your head, yourself, and it makes you, it's kind of makes you hurting yourself, your own self, like you are stabbing your own self by thinking about all those things, all those uh, deception, all those lies, all those tricky stuff, and then you just like so tired, and you lose something, you lose your passion to do something, to make something, to create something, to produce something, but you really want to get over it because it's really hurt, because you were hurted so badly, so so badly. There's a lot of maybe you were dealing with a fire sign here. Maybe somebody who do that to you is a fire sign. Sorry if I'm wrong, but it can be any sign. But I see there's a lot of fire sign here. But then there is probably, maybe you have that kind of workaholic kind of, some of you probably so crazy in work, and sometime when you focusing on your work, you were out of your out of from the reality. Sometimes there are some people who when they focus on their work, they just out somewhere in their own world. But you, this is the this is all what I see. It is um this is something from your past, like maybe last month or a few months ago. The trace from all those painful story that you've been through. You still not get over all of these things. You're still not finished, and it your you still can cannot get over it. You still cannot move forward. You still like stuck in that situation. You still like uh you still like having that all painful stories. You still on that cage, and you want something changed. You really want these whole things out from your mind. You still want all these things get away from you, because maybe you feel you did a lot of things. You did a lot of things. You do a lot of good things to that in your work, with your partner, with to your friends. Um, but it's really hurt when something that something good that you do being paid with some lies or some slap on the back, with something bad, right? But there will be somebody who came to you and give you, like, that person is ready to take you from the past and heal your wound and give you that love, kind of. Somebody want to look. Somebody is, hey, don't be too sad. Don't be so sad. Look at me. Look at me. Somebody um that that want to take away all your pain and want to cure your wounded heart, and that someone will probably heal your wound so quickly. And maybe it's not only a person, okay? Maybe someone that come to you and with some new idea, and it distract your head from those painful story, with all those sad uh, feeling in your heart. It will distract you to do something, to make something. But maybe because of those because of those experience that you been through, you kind of holding yourself, you kind of pulling yourself, like, no, I don't think I can. I'm ready to start a new relationship, or I want to do something, because you're still in that feeling, in that condition where you still heard it, because something just happened to you. Some of you probably in the past, you probably having a good job with a good salary, and but it's costing you a lot of work, and you were you were spending your energy, your time, yourself more into that work, and then you've been like being controlled by your work, by by the thing that you did. Or mm, maybe you were also um dealing with someone who really control you, like you probably being with someone who tell you not to do this, not to do that. Maybe you allow that person to take in charge to yourself, and then you maybe love them so much, and then you cannot live without them. You trust them so much, you were doing everything for them, and you give them the rights to control you, to tell you what to do, not to do something. uh, they ask you to be loyal to them. Maybe they ask you to control yourself, so you cannot go with your friend, you cannot hang out with your friend. Maybe they are so jealous, maybe they're possessed with you, maybe they're like a possessive kind of person, and they do what they tell you not to do, and you find that things. Maybe maybe you're dealing, maybe you were dealing with the earth sign, and they cheated on you, probably. And then probably when you were when you on your healing process, there's somebody come to you, and then that person that being cheated that cheated on you, that person that lied to you, that leaving you for somebody else, when they see you going out with other people, they're jealous and they came to you again. They will come to you again, sorry. They come to you again and they just like giving you a new promises. They say that they're going to change themselves. They will do you good. They give you a lot of promise. They will give you a lot of promise. Because what I see here, okay? You've been hurt by somebody or something or some work, or it's not only about the relationship, it's not only about the work stuff. A lot of stuff can be your friend or someone close to your life, but it seems like very personal. So maybe it's a relationship. This is a general reading, but I see this is really something about hard feeling stuff. So what I see, what the message that I feel from all this card is, you've been through something very painful, and on your healing process, there will be someone coming. There will be someone coming to you, to offer you, to heal you, to give you a new feeling, a new love, a new something new, something passionate, something great. And then you kind of you want to you really need that. You really want to get over, to change all this painful. You really want to get over, to move forward with all this pain, from all this painful things. But when you start to take that over, to be with that person, and it makes you shine, when you're falling in love, in your work, in love, when you fall in love with somebody or with your work, or with your maybe you fall in love with yourself, and then you just want to take care of yourself and want to do good things, to nurture yourself, to grow your self-confidence again, to do something good, to make something good, to make you feel good. You will look shining, you will look so attractive, you will look so great when somebody full of passion, when somebody excited for something, that they do for someone. They look so attractive, they look so sensual, they look so great, so wonderful, and their light is shine again, especially after you've been through something that really dragged you down, and then something come and give you a lot of passion, and then you were just like, ooh, that kind of light is coming from you again, and then you can feel it, and then you know how to carry that things, how to carry those feeling, how to carry those passion, how to sparkling, how to spark your, how to spread your sparkling, charming, and every eyes is just, you just on the spotlight. because you have that kind of that kind of things when you talk about something that you love, about something that you're passionate with, you will look so wonderful. And then when you do that, and then when you start to move on, these things, this person from your past will come again to you to cut your joyful moment, your great time. These things or this person will come to you again and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry if I did that. It's because of this and that and that." And remember, person, this person is a person who really good at manipulating people. This person is really good. Okay, what I see from all of this person is really good on abusing you mentally. This person is really good on manipulate your mind, your heart, you. He or she know your weakness. They know, okay, not she or he. Okay, I'm trying to be in the neutral zone. They know how to control you. They know how to get your heart back. They know how to make you feel like make you feel make you feel what it called. They know how to make you fall in love again. They know how to grab your heart again. To they know how to use their charm. Maybe they will tell you a sad story. Maybe they will tell you something that makes you feel like you don't have a heart to let them feel sad, to let them down. Remember this. Remember what they have done to you. When you want to feel sorry about them, remember what they've done to you, and look what the things or the person who tried to get you out from the mud, to get you out from the water, to get you out from your sadness, to get you out from your sorrow. Do you want to deal with this kind of person or this kind of things or this kind of job that makes you feel so deeply in sorrow by their way of treating you, and you want to waste the person who gives you something good that makes you feel good, that that not do you wrong. You have to remember that. You see, after that, if you really can make up your mind, you really can cut off all those negative energy from you. Look at this. You will get yourself back. You will, maybe for those of you who looking for a steady relationship, or maybe for someone who want to make something serious with you, because what I see here, that someone who will come to you in this situation is someone who really have that serious kind of. It's not someone who just want to play with you. They really understand. They really hear you. They really hear you. They really feel you. They understand you. They can hear the words that you didn't say. And if you probably this person will take you in that serious relationship, And maybe you also, maybe if this is a work, this new work, this new thing that you're going to do, it's something that can makes you that can makes you a great life, a great work that you really love, something that makes you feel great, something that you're passionate. Yeah, what I see is in this card, okay? This is general reading. Please keep it in mind. But what I see is this is something about the relationship. I'm trying to put it, I'm trying to see, is this something about the work? But what I see is really strong into your, it's really strong into your feeling. What I see from all of these things is you will be in the, you will be in the in the situation where you have to choose your past or your future. You have, and you think about that because you still have that love to your previous, to your previous person, to your previous partner who've been, do you, who who just did something bad that really, he doesn't, why I keep telling he, they doesn't care about how sleepless nights you've been through by the things, because of the things that they did. But you seems like you still keep look at them as a good person, as the lovable kind of person, because maybe this relationship is a bit, maybe you've been in a relationship a bit long. Maybe it's a, maybe with with um with a earth sign, maybe someone with an earth sign, I don't know. But what I see is like you've been with that, you've been with that person. Maybe some of you being in relationship with the earth sign, and this person is really know how to make you fall in love with them, how to make you um, obey them, how to control you, how to manipulate your heart, how to manipulate your mind. They know how to take control on you, but they do all the things in the opposite way. They tell you A, they tell you don't do this, they tell you don't do that, but they do it. They do those things on your back, of course. And then they don't care. They doesn't care what happening to you, what you were feeling, what what kind of pain that you suffered. But when they see that somebody want to steal you from them, even though they're already leaving you, or even though they already walk away from your life and leaving you lonely, when they see somebody get close to you and want to take you away from them, because maybe during this, person coming before this person coming, you're still texting them, maybe you still try to call them, maybe you still uh, try to do something to get them back to you, even though you know that do they did something wrong to you. You still you still you still like trying to go, trying to get back to their life, trying to get them back to your life. You say that, you you do things that you really, that makes them coming back to you. Or maybe you didn't do that, maybe you just stalking them, or maybe you just want to know what's going on, what actually happening, or you see how they are doing, enjoying the time while you were in that kind of painful moment alone. And when somebody come into your life, they lose that attention, they lose that begging, that person who beg for them, who makes them feeling like needed, who makes them feeling like they're being teasing, that kind of, there are some people who likes to have other people doing that to them. It gives them, it's like feed them their ego. And when you start to get over with that person in you from your past, they just can't accept it, and they just coming to you with all the sentimental kind of reason, sentimental feeling, and they try to make all the sentimental nostalgic things, and then you kind of almost give your thoughts, I don't know, not almost, but you still attached to that feeling, to your feeling with them, because they really know how to they know how to treat you and control you. They know what you like. They know what can makes you feel. They know how to get your heart. Be careful, because they will do the same things again. They will do the same things again. They will do the same things again, and then you will waste something good. What I see is they will do the same thing again. Maybe because they can give you something. They can give you the romance more than that new person who just came into your life. Maybe they're they speak better than the other person, sweeter than the other person. But they do that to other people too, right? So you have to be really, 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 really ask yourself, is it worth something that you want to decide? If you were in this situation, okay, for you Pisces, who in this situation, you've been through something bad with the person or with the work, with something, okay, and then before you give another chance to the person or to something that makes you feel bad, before you give that other chance for them, think about it. Think about all your sorrow. Think about your past heavy, stressful, depression, heartbroken moment that you've been through alone. Do you really want to give another chance for the person or the people or the work that causing you those things, and want to waste another new person or another new opportunities, another new work, another new things to come into your life? Because you need to choose. If you want to get over it, you have to cut off from all the strings that your past tried to get you back again. You have to cut off all those things if you really want something new, if you really want to move on, if you really want to get a better life, a better feeling, a better person, a better love. You have to get away from your past, and it will hurt you so deeply. It will hurt you, but it's not something good. It's not something healthy. What I see here, it's not your that person from your past is not healthy. You you have that um unhealthy relationship, not a healthy relationship. What I say is probably the earth sign. But you know, as soon as you were cutting off your past, you're not only got over with it, there will be some people who will come to your life, and you have to really look, look, choose wisely with who you want to deal with, you want to be with. Don't let people manipulate yourself. Don't let people manipulate your feeling. Don't let people manipulate your heart. You got to have the control, and you have a strong intuition, and you have a strong spirituality. You get in tune with your spirituality. Tap into your inner self. Tap into your true self, and you have to maintain that connection with the higher source. You have to 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 use that. It's a very intense reading here, Pisces, but I hope you will choose something that best for you. You know that love triangle is something bad, that there are some third party going on there, although it's like shadowing these things, this reading. But I know that I believe that you can get away from that, because after you get away from that, because this past will, this person from the past, this person or whatever it is from your past, they cannot accept, it that you were moving on from them. They cannot accept it that you will get a better life without them. So you got to prove them wrong. They think that you cannot be happy. They think that you cannot fall in love with another person. They think that you cannot get over them. So prove them wrong. You have to free your soul, free your spirit, free your heart, free your mind to a new things, to a new person, to a new possibility, to a new opportunities. Don't get stuck with your past. I'm sorry if I take quite long reading here for you, Pisces, but I need to open some more card. But I hope, I do really hope that you get the point. It's a very intense, reading, but I I really hope that you get it. You get the message from this. Okay, so maybe it will inspire you to be more wisely on choosing the thing that you want, the person that you want to be, because you will you will be you will be in that situation where you have to choose. Do you want to let yourself stuck on the past, attaching with that wrong person who do you wrong, or you want to move on and have a new beginning? Because it's a if you be able to cut off all those strings, there will be a great revolution here. But if you don't, you will get stuck on that things. You will get stuck in your sorrow, in your misery. You will get into that cycle again and again. What I see is like that. I'm sorry if I have to say that, but that's what I saw. That's what I feel when I read your card. Okay, Pisces, I hope you're wonderful, 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 beautiful. May this universe heal you. May this universe bless you and bless your heart, bless your mind and soul. See you next month.